It was the most thrilling Saturday of the season in CAA football as 4 of the 6 games were decided in the final seconds. First, let's head to the 3:02. Jake Larson booted a 39-yard field goal with 4 seconds to play as Richmond rallied past Delaware. In a game dominated by the defenses, the Blue Hens took their first lead of the game 13-12 on a 36-yard scoring run by Marcus Yarns with 9:42 to play. After stopping Delaware on a 4th-and-1 play at the Richmond 7-yard line with 1:23 to go, the Spiders went on a 71-yard drive that was highlighted by a 45-yard pass from Reese Udinsky to Jerry Garcia Jr. on 4th down. After Larson's game-winning kick, which was Richmond's 5th field goal of the day and Larson's 3rd, the Spiders tacked on a touchdown with no time on the clock as Gio Sigler recovered a fumble in the end zone on the ensuing kickoff. It was an entertaining day in New Hampshire. Freshman DJ Lincolns caught a 26-yard touchdown pass from Max Brosmer with 17 seconds left as number 21 New Hampshire battled past number 22 Rhode Island 31-28. Trailing 28-24 with 2:21 on the clock, the Wildcats put together an 89-yard drive capped by Lincoln's touchdown grab on 4th and 9. Rhode Island was able to get the ball to the UNH 38 in the waning seconds but couldn't convert a Hail Mary pass. A 19-yard Marcus DeShields scoring run put URI ahead 14-3 late in the second quarter, but Brosmer threw a 4-yard touchdown pass to Caleb Burke to trim the deficit to 4 at half. The teams traded touchdowns in the third quarter, and UNH went on top 24-21 on a Nick Nazi field goal early in the 4th period. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Kasim Hill to Ed Lee with 7:07 remaining gave the Rams a 28-24 lead, but UNH walked away with the dub. The Tribe fired on all cylinders in Williamsburg, Virginia. Quarterback Darius Wilson contributed 311 yards of total offense and 4 touchdowns as William & Mary defeated Villanova for its 6th straight victory. Wilson was 12 of 15 passing for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns and ran for 95 yards and to score as the Tribe piled up 582 yards, of offense, including 371 on the ground. William & Mary went up 7-0 on Bronson Yoder's 6-yard scoring run before Wilson went to work with an 11-yard touchdown pass to Lachlan Pitts, a 55-yard scoring run, and an 87-yard strike to Tyler Rose that made it 28-3. He added a 19-yard toss to Drayshawn Kendrick in the 4th quarter as well. Villanova scored its lone touchdown on a 38-yard pass from Connor Watkins to Daniel Lopez.
That is a touchdown, William & Mary. Touchdown, green and gold, Tyler Rose.
Jalen Hampton rushed for 177 yards and 3 touchdowns as Elon closed the regular season with a 38-24 triumph at Hampton. Elon took a 21-10 advantage as Hampton ran for a pair of scores, and Matthew McKay hit John Carlos Miller with a 3-yard scoring pass. However, the Pirates pulled within 4 late in the second quarter on a 37-yard scoring pass from Christopher Zealous to Jadakiss Bonds. A pair of interceptions by Elon's Omar Rogers helped the Phoenix expand their lead to 31-17, going into the 4th quarter as McKay threw a 9-yard scoring pass to Jackson Parham. Hampton pulled back within 1 score on a 15-yard touchdown catch by Evan King, but Elon put the game away on an 8-yard touchdown run from Hampton.
Back off to Hampton once again, and Hampton's just going to bounce to the outside and get into the end zone once again.
The excitement continues. Reese Poffenbarger connected with Julian Hicks on a 1-yard touchdown pass on the final play of the game to lift UAlbany over Maine 23-21. Maine trailed by 3 midway through the 4th quarter, but drove 75 yards and took a 21-17 lead on quarterback Joe Fagiano's 6-yard run with 1:50 remaining. However, the Great Danes were able to answer with a 76-yard drive of their own and recorded the game-winning touchdown on an untimed down after a penalty. The Black Bears took an early 7-0 advantage on a 10-yard Montico Moss touchdown catch, but UAlbany reeled off 17 unanswered points, which included a 20-yard scoring strike from Poffenbarger to Thomas Greeny and a 2-yard touchdown run by Todd Sibley. Maine closed to within 17-14 on Xavier Scott's 2-yard run late in the 3rd period, but at the end of the day, it was the Great Danes who celebrated the victory. Devin Matthews scored on a 3-yard touchdown run with 56 seconds left as Towson held off Stony Brook 21-17 for its 3rd consecutive victory. A 19-yard scoring pass from Tyrell Pigrome to Isaiah Perkins put the Tigers on top 7-0, but the Seawolves answered with a 70-yard scoring pass from Darren Bryden to Sean Harris Jr. and a 30-yard strike from Bryden to Khalil Newton that made it 14-7 midway through the third quarter. Towson pulled even on a 36-yard touchdown catch by Darian Street, but Stony Brook went back on top by 3 after a 26-yard Angelo Guglielmello field goal with 2:39 to play. Matthews' game-winning run capped an 87-yard Towson drive and put the Tigers ahead by 4. Stony Brook was able to drive to the Tigers' 13-yard line, but a pass in the end zone was broken up by Robert Javier as time expired. That closes out an exhilarating day of CAA football. We hope you enjoyed Week 11, and guess what? There's more football to be played. We'll see you next week for the final week of the regular season. Until then, have a great one.